A World of Lies, Simulacro, Episode 1. In 1978, I was 32 years old and was invited to France for a residency at the prestigious Institut des Hautes Études Scientifiques, in Berre-sur-Yvette, near Paris. My work there consisted of integrating advanced mathematical models with linguistic processes, a field that was emerging at the time and would later become the basis for massive language models. Please continue to use your seatbelt. Check that your seat back is in an upright position and keep your tray table folded. Thank you for flying with me. We hope you enjoyed the flight. It was there, in that place, that 5 years ago my friend and partner, Veronica Oliveira, disappeared. This was not a trip to investigate her disappearance. The City Council has organized an evening to raise funds for the Asociación de Investigación para el Desarrollo de Hermes, the association that supports my daughter Miriam's schooling. I love that city, the people, its natural and human landscape. I have been there several times and it is always a pleasure to return. But this time, something else takes me there. Something inside me tells me to take a closer look at Veronica's case. It doesn't encourage swimming, but at least it's sunny. As the sun sets, the temperature drops dramatically. I know that this weather is normal for the island, but I still can't get used to it. Maybe something important happened there. Maybe I missed something. No, I just want to let you know that I have arrived and that I will be away for 8 days. Please, if there is any news, call me at this same number. Thank you. I drink a glass of wine and take advantage of being in a place that makes me feel comfortable to talk about Veronica. We met in Tenerife in 2013 during a literary festival. She was the guest of honor. I was part of the organization team. She arrived alone. Her husband, Alex, was in Barcelona working. From the first moment I saw her, I fell in love. I was captivated by her intelligence, her strength, and her kindness. Keep driving. I know she's watching me. Soon we'll be together again. Soon you'll be back. Check that your seat back is in an upright position and keep your tray table folded. Thank you for flying with me. We hope you enjoyed the flight. I repeated over and over again until I saw her in the parking lot. But she wasn't there. I kept searching. I went down all the aisles. I checked the time. I had to catch the plane. I called a taxi. It was a mistake. I should have driven my own car. I didn't want to leave. But when I arrived at the airport, I knew I had made a mistake. I shouldn't have come. I'm going home, empty-handed, defeated, broken. And I keep asking myself, why did I come? Why did I come? I remember thinking, this is the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with. Our romance was intense and passionate. We started dating in July, and a year later, in July 2014, we got married in my hometown, Santiago de Compostela. It was a beautiful ceremony. Our families and friends celebrated with us. We were very happy. We lived in Barcelona. She continued to travel to give conferences, and I dedicated myself to writing and research. We had our ups and downs like all couples, but our love was strong and we knew how to overcome any obstacle. Then came Miriam, the greatest joy of our lives. She was born in 2017. Our daughter was the center of our universe. We dreamed of giving her all our love and happiness. It's nothing like the tourist areas where Veronica and I stayed when we were dating. This place seems like another world. Please, if there is any news, call me at this same number. Thank you. I don't know if I've said that I'm trying to match my route with the one Oliveira took, at the same times, but with a year's difference. And the good thing is that I have the georeference records from his mobile, which show his exact movements. It is strange that we have allowed so much information to be shared with companies that profit from our privacy and that this does not disturb us. I can know where Oliveira was at every hour. For example, I know that exactly a year ago Oliveira left the hotel and walked exactly as I am doing on the same side of the narrow sidewalk, and that he stopped like me in this square to contemplate that magnificent magnolia full of red flowers. It's just a habit. I have to organize my ideas and keep my notes in order, and then to clean up what I think is relevant. Come in through that door, I'll open it. Park and I'll wait for you at reception. Welcome to Haria. I don't know if I've said that I'm trying to match my route with the one Oliveira took at the same times, but with a year's difference. And the good thing is that I have the georeference records from his mobile, which show his exact movements. It is strange that we have allowed so much information to be shared with companies that profit from our privacy and that this does not disturb us. I can know where Oliveira was at every hour. For example, I know that exactly a year ago Oliveira left the hotel and walked exactly as I am doing, on the same side of the narrow sidewalk, and that he stopped like me in this square to contemplate that magnificent magnolia full of red flowers. I remember we used to have that habit, recording ideas without order, without sense, without classification. From our plans of where to spend New Year's Eve, or what series or movie to watch, to cooking recipes. Perhaps for me, the effort will be worth it. Perhaps for them, too. Maybe this is the key to understanding what happened to her. Or maybe, just maybe, this is the answer. This is the answer. That's a misconception that bothers me. It was a trip to find answers for myself. Veronica's case has been exhaustively investigated, and although there is a culprit, there is no culprit. There is no body, there is no sentence, only pain and longing. Therefore, as her family, I do everything they don't. I talk about it. I seek her presence and I keep alive the memory of a woman whose absence is a constant torment. 5 years after her disappearance, her image continues to haunt me. One day, one of the students, a science fiction fanatic, invited me to accompany him to a conference in the city of Metz, France. It was my day off and it seemed like a good way to clear my head a bit. We traveled for 3 hours, arrived at the venue, and sat in a small room full of people. Before boarding, I prepare myself psychologically. I disconnect from social networks, turn off my phone and focus on the present moment. She's my motivation, the reason for my life. She is the light that guides me in the darkness, the voice that tells me that tomorrow will be better. While preparing for the event, I meet the mayor and other local officials. It feels good to know that they support us, that they care about our association. I sign autographs and take photos. People treat me well, but their sympathy does not diminish the void in my soul. I'm aware of the looks, the whispers, the comments, but I'm also aware that I don't care. This is the closest I can get to Veronica. This is the closest I can get to her. To my surprise, the conference was given by Philip K. Dick, the author, of course, of Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? And other great stories. The writer began to speak and at first many of us did not understand a word of what he was saying. Was he on drugs? Was he verbalizing an organized and paranoid delusion? The truth is that Philip K. Dick seemed to barely touch reality, that he spoke only for those who could understand him. Still, there was something deeply disturbing in what he said. He declared with certainty, and I quote, "We collectively wander in a kind of hologram in a manufactured world, a scene on which artifices and creatures are installed in the midst of which a spirit determined to remain unknown slips." I remember that conference was the beginning of a search. 45 years after that speech, which changed my life, today I have no doubt that we live in a simulation. Still, the question I am going to ask you here is not whether we actually live in one or not, but how we escape from it. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes we will be landing at Lanzarote Airport, Cesar Manrique. Take the L45 road, turn left and exit the airport. What's up, guys? Ready for takeoff? Let's go. Show me. On June 1st, I flew to Gran Canaria, an island in the Canary Archipelago, located about 150 kilometers south of Lanzarote. I am in Valle Seco, in Gran Canaria, to participate in a charity event. We're almost there, Veronica. Soon we'll be together again. Soon you'll be back. The journey to Gran Canaria is more of a pilgrimage. When I arrive at the house, I see my little girl Miriam and hug her. In the afternoon, I went to the beach with Miriam. The sky is gray and the wind is cold. Later, we attended the charity event. A local singer performs. Afterwards, I had dinner with the mayor and other friends. The food is excellent, typical Canarian cuisine. I'm recording this in our chat, although I know you won't listen to it. Hello, yes. This is a small town in the mountains of Gran Canaria. It's cool, quiet. As soon as I got to the house, I opened my computer and drew up my plan. I have specific days and hours. At the next roundabout, take the second exit and continue on the L7 road. Keep driving. While I drive, I wonder if Veronica was thinking about me, if she remembered the good times we spent in the Canary Islands. Hello, yes. No, I just want to let you know that I have arrived and that I will be away for 8 days. Hello? Santiago Alvarez? Hello? Sorry, I arrived later than I thought because I took a wrong exit. It's okay. After taking the clothes out of the suitcases, I opened my computer and drew up my plan. I have specific days and hours. At the next roundabout, take the second exit and continue on the L7 road. And there she is. The rental car is in front of me. I feel her gaze upon me. In a few minutes we will land at the airport. Cesar Manrique, continue using your seatbelt.